How is everyone doing today? And in this video, we are going to be taking Firefly into the very last endgame mode that we haven't tested out in, which is Pure Fiction. We've already done MOC, we've already done Apocalyptic Shadows, we've already done all the other things that we need to do. So we're taking her into the last endgame mode, which is Pure Fiction, which she actually doesn't have a crazy advantage in, because this time around, we're actually going to be looking at a follow-up centric Pure Fiction, which of course that means to get your Himikos, your Herdas ready when it comes to the next Pure Fiction we're going to be getting, if this isn't the one that's already out for some reason, if I forgot. But we are going to be taking Firefly in with, of course, the usual setup as always, with Fall of an Aeon and also her okay build when it comes to her relics, her signature brand new ones, which are the break effect style ones, and the brand new planar ornament set as well. And then not only that, we're taking Herda with us this time, and Herda is actually going to be taking in the brand new simulated universe light cone that we're going to be getting in version 2.3, which is going to give her more attack and even more when she hits more enemies, and then not only that, an extra speed bonus when you hit more than 3 enemies. So this is going to be overall really cool, especially since she will be constantly getting this speed bonus and attack bonus with her being able to follow up attack, and this is going to be pretty good on a lot of other Erudition characters as well. We're going to be bringing Herda, we're going to be bringing in Ruan-Mei as always, and Gallagher with Firefly into this. I could throw in Himiko for the fire implant with fire weakness on Himiko, which will make it absolutely busted and probably really OP. I might make that a video later in the future, or just let me know if you want that video period. But we're gonna go ahead, showcase that video, and let's go to it. I also forgot to say, this is from the content creator experience server, so this is not fully indicative of the final product. So anything that comes from this video right now could change up until release, so just keep that in mind. Now that we are here in the final stage of Pure Fiction with this team, we're gonna go ahead and pop out the Ruan-Mei technique, Herdas, and then Firefly's most broken technique. And the reason why this one's absolutely busted, and it's not just for Pure Fiction, is because as soon as she implants fire, Ruan-Mei also does damage as well. And then we have Herda coming in doing crazy stuff as well. So hopefully we can get some damage in. I hate that they are going for Firefly immediately. We're gonna go ahead and do our ultimate, and I just noticed that it was on auto. We're gonna go ahead and do our ultimate. We're gonna do some cracks in with Herda, and then we're gonna do our ultimate actually, so that we can waste as little time as possible in between the actions and get as much damage as we can as possible. And 85,000? Actually pretty good in my opinion when it comes to what we're getting with Herda, with an Erudition light cone coming from the simulated universe, which is going to be really nice. We're going to do our basic here. It doesn't KO, but we're going to be able to put the Ruan-Mei ultimate out, giving us a little bit more damage. We have a surplus of skill points, so we're just going to do our basic right here, KOing them. And oh my lord, that was an insane amount of damage. Now I do want to go ahead and get the Sam ultimate out, that way we can get some damage in and also make sure that Firefly is able to do damage when she needs to. And then we're going to go ahead and pop in the ultimate for Herda, that way we can clear out all the enemies. Look at that, beautiful all breaks for all the different characters on the field right now. That's hopefully enough damage to wipe them out, and it was perfect. That was it. Now we're going to go ahead and use our skill, which is actually really good, because we're actually be able to pop, I think, all of them? Almost all of them. Herda? Yes, and Herda finished it off. And we're already with not only Herda doing some nice damage, but we're already getting some breaks off with the plants, which is perfect. I love that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our basic attack. Don't really have much else we can do right now with Gallagher. Firefly's going to be able to come in and pop, I think, not only the 2 plants on the side, but do a crazy amount of damage to the deer. And sadly, we were almost there to getting it finished for all of them. All together breaks. That would have been really nice. But Herda came in, did her damage. The Pure Fiction buff is helping us out, and we might actually get our ultimate with Herda, which we did, breaking that new plant and also refreshing the plants on the side as well. So this is actually really good for us. We're getting some nice damage in for everybody all around. Pure Fiction buff is helping us out again. And then we're going to be doing a basic. I don't think this guy has a counter, does he? Okay, thank God he does it. We had to do a basic on him for the skill point, and we actually have a surplus right now. We're doing really good on skill points. We're gonna do our damage. 106k. I'll take it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's so much damage. We're gonna go ahead and use our skill on Herda, make sure that we don't die early, and then use our ultimate with Gallagher, helping us out with the damage and also breaking up a couple plants as well. Herda doing Herda things, we love to see it. And Herda's almost at the energy she needs to be at to be able to give us the full on ultimate. We're gonna go ahead and use our basic on the plant on the side to get that break off. Delay, we're all good. We're actually gonna be able to take out the 2 plants on the side and also do some damage to the deer, which is really good. and that's going to help us refresh it, hopefully. And this actually is really bad for us, and the reason why this is bad, because now Ruan Mei is actually going to take her turn, and she's going to help make us lose the toughness, which sucks really bad that that's the case. I do not like that we ended up in that situation. Hopefully we can make it out and not have to worry about it as much, that we lost the toughness efficiency. It is going to suck because that is going to lower not only all the damage all around, but we're also not going to be able to break as easily, which, as you see, we probably would have broken this plant if we had the opportunity to break it with Ruan Mei. So that really does suck for us right now. We're going to skill in the middle, and then we're going to lose our ultimate with Firefly. This does suck though, that we got Ruan Mei stunned. I really hate that. We're going to try and skill Ruan Mei to see if... I'm trying to make sure that we get this right. Actually, it's going to take a minute before she comes back. And I don't know, that buff is leaving soon. So we're just going to do a basic here for the plant. Herda's coming in with that, and we're going to use a skill to hopefully clear out some of the plants. They didn't look like it. Man, we're in a bad situation, honestly. Like, this is really weird with how Ruan Mei is not giving us our buff anymore. Does she get to wake up at least? She does. Thankfully, she does. So we're going to use our ultimate, get the buffs out. Hopefully, this helps us with the damage to make up for what we lost. We're going to bring up the skill again, and then we're going to use the... I want to refresh stuff so that we can get all the plants out of the way. So I will be using the skill. Actually, no, I do want to break the deer. So we're going to use the skill on the deer. And that almost has us to where we have the ultimate for Firefly. This guy's probably going to do some weird moves. He took away his weakness, which sucks. We're going to go ahead and do the basic on this guy right here. And then ult after. This is going to allow us to break everybody on the board, which is perfect. Ruan Mei is going to be able to add some damage to that as well. And Herda's coming in too. Didn't get the kill, but we're getting close to it. We're going to go ahead and do a basic on this plant, hopefully KOing it. Nope, not at all. Skilling though is going to definitely KO some of these plants. We're going to save the ultimate until they respawn the other plants. Now we're going to break those because we don't want those to debuff anyone else. That'd be really effing annoying. We're getting more skills and more follow-ups, and we're done with the respawnable. This is actually really good. We're done with the respawnable plants. So now we go ahead and take our turn with Firefly. Pure Fiction buff has us. We're going to go ahead and use our Firefly ultimate. And it looks like we have a lot of leeway right now. And we do. This is really freaking good. Ruan Mei doesn't need a skill point either. And neither does Gallagher. So we are looking really nice. We should be able to finish this up. If I'm not wrong. It sucks that this deer is trying to keep his weakness held hostage. Which is getting annoying. Okay, there you go. Here's our skill. So we should be able to do a crap ton of damage from this. Oh, wow. That finished it up. Nice. Well, that is a full 40,000 clear with Herda and Firefly. So this is really nice. I liked how Firefly was able to synergize really well with Ruan Mei. And that is something that I've seen y'all point out in the comments, that like Ruan Mei and Firefly seem to be stuck together. But when you see the synergy that they're able to provide with Firefly implanting the enemies, and then Firefly being able to break the enemies as well, and then Ruan Mei gets to do her damage as well, you get a lot off of that. And then not only that, Herda's able to do her spins, do her damage, and then Gallagher's overall providing a lot when it comes to the break damage increase, the off turn, or the whenever he gets his ultimate heal on standby, and also breaks as well, helping out Ruan Mei and helping out Firefly deal extra damage. A lot of really good stuff coming from it. So this is really cool. I really enjoyed using Fall of an Aeon with Firefly. So for those that aren't so keen on getting a light cone, Fall of an Aeon is actually really freaking strong. And we also use the Erudition light cone for Herda as well. So overall, a really solid team in my opinion. I think this is really fun to use Firefly and Pure Fiction. Am I probably going to stick with Himiko Herda? I think personally I would, because I think that's just a more brain dead and easier team. But Firefly definitely is one of those characters that can do a lot. She can do MOC, she can do Apocalyptic Shadows, and she can pretty much do Pure Fiction as well, even though it wasn't centered towards her in terms of break effect. So I really enjoyed this. It was really fun. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all in the next one, and peace.